Hi, welcome to How to Repair. Is your hob or oven lighting, but when you actually release the knob, the flame goes out? What should be happening is you hold the knob down, it lights, and after a few seconds you can release the knob and the flame will stay lit. Let me explain what happens and show you how to test it. Here is a gas valve that I have dissected. Now, this thermocouple was invented in 1800s by Thomas Beck, and it produces a small amount of electricity in DC millivolts. This electricity goes to a valve inside the gas valve, and when you press the knob down, you are actually bypassing the electronic valve, therefore allowing enough time for the thermocouple to actually get to temperature. You release it, and then the valve should stay open because there is a constant supply of DC millivolts to keep the valve open. Let me show you how to test these and other faults that can occur. Right, I've set this up for demonstration for you. The thermocouple end will actually be in the heat. The other end of the thermocouple is connected to my demonstration dissected valve. Now, as you can see, when I press the plunger down, or press the valve down, the actual valve is not locking in place. This is because there is no thermal energy being produced. But when I produce heat and press it down, it locks in place. When I turn the heat off, you will see after a preset time, this will unlock and shut the valve down. In other words, making your gas appliance safe. And there you go. Testing a thermocouple for its energy that it's producing is quite simple. Set your meter up into millivolts DC electricity. Once you have it set up, on the twin wire version, I'm easily able to connect to the actual outer rim, which is the positive, and the inner rim, which is the negative. Then the thermocouple needs to be positioned into a flame. When a flame is introduced, the thermocouple will actually produce energy according to the Seebeck effect, which was actually invented in 1800. With the single wire version, it's no different to the twin, apart from it uses the chassis of the appliance to conduct the actual electrical energy. And basically you can get a bad connection when it's next to its mounting device. Corrosion can take place and you may not be getting a correct reading to the actual valve. And this is because the energy may be open circuit because it's got bad connection. I just thought I'd point that out for you. Now, when we introduce heat to the actual thermocouple tip, I would expect to see anywhere between 10 and 50 millivolts DC, but this will depend on the construction of the thermocouple and what types of metal they've used in manufacturing. Now I'm going to turn the heat on, and on this thermocouple I would expect to see somewhere in the late 20s millivolts DC. So light it, and you can see how quickly it produces the energy. And this will continue to heat depending on how well your tip is positioned into the flame. But we have approximately 27, 28 millivolts DC being produced. And watch how quickly the voltage dissipates when I turn the flame off. And once the energy has dissipated to a level that no longer is able to keep this valve open, then the valve will shut. Quite simple, really. Whether you need a new thermocouple or a thermal-electric device, remember you need your full model number to be able to identify the correct part for your appliance. From spark igniters to jets to gas valves, all these you do need your full model number. There is a link in the description below to assist you in obtaining the correct part for your appliance. Make sure it is always fitted by someone who is qualified with gas appliances. I'd like to thank RDS International for supplying us these appliances for us to be able to make these videos for you. And remember to support the website by buying the parts off us. If you found this video really helpful, remember you can always click on the Buy Paul a Beer page to donate to the website to support us. Thanks very much indeed for watching, and there is an additional video below to show you how every component works on this appliance. Thanks again for watching.